Welcome everyone to Goddess Yemoya Tarot, where the sun is bright and the truth flows slow, past, present.
Ashe, and welcome back, collectives, to another one. You all have been tuned in with the one and only Empress of Spirituality, the Kept Goddess Yemoya. And I would like to welcome you all to another one. If you're new around here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Tarot Land, okay? Where the spiritual meets the physical. And as always, it's 8 cards for the idea when it pertains to the tarot card reading. And when it pertains to the Karmic astrology message, it is 8 cards pertaining to the message, which means only 8 cards is consistent. The reading consists of pertaining to the Karmic astrology is only 8. Nothing more, nothing less. Unless the energy is determined otherwise. Because sometimes the energies force other cards out. I've seen it happen several times. So it is what it is. Alright. On this beautiful grand rising, okay? The major day of the shift, where Mercury and Aries clash, okay? Mercury is what Aries has entered, okay? And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into this reading. But as always, you all know that I call up on the energies. The energies are always with me. That's just the way my energies are programmed to intertwine energetically with each that cause I touch and give me life and direct messages for the collective energy. That's just what it is. Okay, and the energies pertaining to the energy that I put out in my readings are protected and combat against negative energy that cannot be transmuted through the utilization of alchemization and transformed into energy that can be utilized pertaining to my manifestations and to materializations. And that's just what it is, okay? That's just what it is. All right, first card out, baby, is the 10 of Pentacles in the building. What are cards to come out first, baby? Your legacy. Give me life. All right. 4 of Cups. You know them cups deals with love and happiness. Okay. As always, each card has a good or bad meaning. Depends on how the card comes out. We have the Hierophant here, baby. You know, the Pope. That organization energy. All right. Give me life. That's a Taurus energy as well. Okay, we have Page of Wands in the building. A child. Family, ambition, business. All right, we need 4 more to get this idea. All right. I hope you all are doing wonderful out there in Tarot Land, okay? 3 of Cups is in the building. Celebrations. Okay. Clarify this energy for the collective energy. We have the 6 of Cups in the building. And you know them cups, like I said, deals with love and happiness. It depends on... Oh, this Six of Cups, it came out in reverse. Just to clarify that, it's in reverse. Okay, give me 2 more to get the idea of this reading for the collective energy. Clarify the atmosphere energy. All right, baby. The Fool card here, beginning. Okay. That's the Uranus energy. Oh, wow. Look who jumps out the deck. The goddamn devil. The goddamn devil. It's something about bondage, baby. All right. So let's get the theme first. And then we'll go ahead and dig on into this. All right. So the theme here is legacy, boredom, organizations, child, celebrations, beginnings, bondage. Okay, we have a Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups is in reverse. So there could be a child here that is stuck in bondage pertaining to an organization that cannot move forward. That's exactly what this energy is specifying. Oh my goodness, this is so... Why, oh why? Baby, it's always something. Yeah. It's the 10. The 10s is results of transition and lessons. It's results, transitions, and lessons. That's what 10s represent. And that the first card that came out is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, we know that's money, we know that's security, we know that's family, legacy, inheritance, family, traditions, and retirement. However, the Four of Cups is following that energy, and that can be restless, unmotivated, discontentment, seeking solitude, hangover, things of that sort pertaining to learning, teaching, schools, vows, counselor, dogma, societal rules, traditions, and religion pertaining to a child. That child is showing up as the Page of Wands energy. That could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay? But its key words is good news, business or family messages. Outgoing person, spontaneous, energetic, sociable, self-absorbed. Pertaining to joy, pleasure, healing, spiritual insight, parties, weddings, sharing, happiness with friends. But then we get the Six of Cups that follows that energy. And the Six of Cups is this in reverse is disappointment, denial, living in the past, refusing to grow up, lack of responsibility, unable to move forward. Okay, that's that Page of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Fool card is here. And it is astrology pertaining to Uranus. And it's a major arcana pertaining to your spiritual journey. Beginning a journey, spirit, innocence, leap of faith, unity, crossroads. Okay, foolish, naive, pertaining to bondage. Bondage, fear, guilt, envy, self-restriction, jealousy, lust, shame, dark side, or self. Okay, so, yeah. Whatever this shift is that just occurred today, it definitely it affected a child. And that child is, the energy of that child is showing up as being stuck in the past. Pertaining to bondage. And the bondage card is showing up as the devil. So did someone bind this child to the devil? Because there's no other way to perceive this at this point. How the cards align. And this someone who is like their new beginning is being denied, pertaining to refusal to grow, or living in the past, or lack of responsibility, or unable to move forward. But the Six of Cups in reverse is following the Fool card, and the Fool card can put you at a crossroad as well. So is this individual not able to move forward, pertaining to being stuck at a crossroad, pertaining to bondage to the devil? So it looked like somebody bonded this child to the devil at a crossroad. These people is doing all type of wild stuff. Like, what in the world? What in the world? And that's Capricorn energy. Can y'all excuse me for 1 second? All right, you all. I'm back. Okay, so back to that Capricorn, that devil energy. It look like this child here can't move forward, pertaining to being bonded. Bonded to the devil. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child. Let's find out who bonded this child to the devil. Okay. So you might want to go check your Aries placements and see what's really going on. Period. All this time, no commercial comes on, all of a sudden a commercial want to come on. These people trying to play mental manipulative mind games. Make you just want to pull out your bitch be gone spree. Stupid people. Clarify this energy. Well, all right. Look who pops out, the Emperor. The Emperor is a father figure. Who wanna bumble with the motherfucking bee? Who wanna bumble with the bee, huh? That's all I wanna know. Authority, astrology, Aries, major arcana, father figure, action, authority, leadership, masculinity, intellect, knowledge, logic, power, accomplishment. Well, basically, it looks like it's saying a father figure did this. Baby, clarify this energy. Cause who they about to try? Give me life. Clear. Well, hold on. Six of Wands is here, and you already know that's victory. So we got authority and victory. And we have the Four of Pentacles here, wealth. So whoever this father figure is did this for wealth. So this is a sacrifice. Now, why I'm always the one being shown what these people doing pertaining to sacrifice? But yeah, it looked like this Aries, Leo. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child, which is that Page of Wands, has been bonded to the devil. Yeah, they can't move forward because they're bonded to the devil. And I asked the energy who did this, and it says the Emperor to the Six of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. That is for authority, victory, and wealth. That's a father figure trying to sacrifice their child to get authority, victory, and wealth. It's here. Like, what? What? Who that finna try? Because I bet you it ain't me. I bet you. I guarantee you it ain't me. Page of Pentacles in a building. That's another child. And that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But this energy is showing up as documents, contracts, education, certificate, student, apprentice, practical person, hard worker, realistic. Okay, so this is showing up as contracts. This father figure made a deal with the devil, because the Page of Pentacles is a representation of documents and contracts. Okay, so whoever this father figure is, in this Aries energy, because they don't have to be an Aries, they could be in the Aries energy, cloaking themselves in that Aries energy. Okay, you know the shift just happened today, and Mercury went on in. Mercury over there doing Aries went on in. Okay, to the planetary of the gods. Okay, and then they got like eight different signs gonna be in Aries. So Aries is about to keep getting checkmated. They're gonna keep on having to go into head-on battles, especially if they dirty Aries. Baby, this is about to be you gonna have to be about everything you've been talking about type of energy with Aries. All right, and they also know that it's judgment, because when the Aries goes into Mercury is the communicators of the gods. They're messengers of the gods. That's that Mercury energy. So if Aries is going into the messenger of the gods, what do you think is occurring? That Aries has stepped into judgment today. Today marks the beginning of Aries being under judgment. Okay? And that's just what it is. And here we go right here. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Grief. Three of Swords is grief. Okay? Self-expression, growth, ties, loss, hurt feelings, conflicting feelings. So this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's having conflicting feelings pertaining to the Three of Swords. So that's pertaining to matters of their heart, something going on there. Something about loss, hurt, conflicting feelings. Somebody could be mentally unstable right now as a child. Could be a possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Showing up as the Page of Pentacles. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy for the collective energy. The World card, completion. A grief pertaining to enlightenment. And this is connected to Saturn, the World card. Look, I just been pulling the cards out. But yeah, this is the World card. And I think I showed y'all, did I not show y'all the Three of Swords? And that Page of Pentacles here. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's someone that can't go through enlightenment. That's another child here that can't go through enlightenment. Because it says grief pertaining to enlightenment. They won't be able to go through the process of enlightenment. This is possible, well, I know it's a child, but it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy for the collective energy. Give me live. 3 of Pentacles. All right. That's money. A completion. So they're gonna have grief pertaining to enlightenment work. Apprenticeship, skillful, paying attention to details, self-improvement, creativity. So this person couldn't reach enlightenment. That means this energy can't complete their assignment. So it's like they'll be stuck in a cycle for however long it is, because there's energies occurring that's causing shifts that haven't occurred in 80-something years. So these type of cycles people getting trapped in right now, baby, is going to be for a long period of time. So people need to tread lightly, baby. Playing in this energy right now. Should be tiptoeing on glass floors, all right? This is ridiculous here. Clarify this energy. Ace of Cups is here. All right? Inspiration, happiness, beginnings, new relationships, new home, renewal, rekindling a relationship, spiritual insight. Let's see. Clarify that Ace of Cups. Why is it the Hangman? It's something. Look, when I looked at these 2 cards and the Hangman and the Ace of Cups, and what my third eye seen is something pertaining to restraint, pertaining to the heart. Yeah, because it's something about, yeah, a child. There's a possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Struggle, conflict, intellect. And that's pertaining to self-expression and growth. Okay? It could deal with severing ties, sorrow, quarreling, headache, loss, hurt, feelings, or conflicting feelings. And when somebody have conflicting feelings, that's like somebody who is becoming mentally unstable or something like that. But then we got the World card here, which deals with, it can deal with results, completion, or things of that sort, pertaining to a 3 of Pentacles. And a 3 of Pentacles is self-improvement. That's what I'm saying. This person is not authority. Wait, that's the card behind that one. We have, oh yeah, self-expression and growth pertaining to Ace of Cups. And then we have the Hangman. Somebody's sacrificing, yeah, to sacrifice this Ace of Cups is to sacrifice it's to sacrifice a life. That's somebody sacrificing a heart. This is evil as hell. That's what this is. Because the Hangman also deals with sacrifice. It deals with restraints and limitations. It's something constricting pertaining to this child, which is showing up as this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn heart. That's causing them to not be able to move forward. And there's something heavy emphasis on grief. Because child and grief is here. Three of Swords is a representation of grief, okay? And when it pertains to grief, grief pertains to matters of the heart. That's where your emotions and everything of that sort pertaining to how you perceive particular situations. That's where the feeling and the energy goes, okay? It hits you right there pertaining to how you feel about the situation and things like that. So that's why people want to go around and attack people's feelings and things of that sort, because they're trying to attack the heart. These people being studied this stuff and look, they're very vicious. All right. Clarify this energy. So we got a King of Pentacles here. That's a mature man. Work, money, education, financial stability, secure, contented, educated, conservative, practical. And that's that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy showing up again. Okay. Give me live. The Star is here. And that's that Aquarius energy. Wow. I'll be right back. I'm back once again. Okay, so the last card I pulled was the Star card, which is that Aquarius energy, okay? And before that, we had the King of Pentacles. And before that, we had the Hangman. And before that, we had the Ace of Cups, okay? And I showed you all the Three of Swords and things of that sort before that. So wait a minute, baby. So the Ace of Cups being Hangman, pertaining to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pertaining to the Star, hope, guidance, faith, seeking answers, inspiration, relief, insight, direction, creativity, and harmony. But this person, whoever this child is actually causing this upon themselves through the utilization of grief, sorrow, you know, crying over particular things, or taking matters too seriously and over processing things mentally, and also crying and things of that sort. All that takes a toll on the body. And this is what this energy is showing me this child is doing, pertaining to this energy. And by this child doing that, is causing some type of constriction pertaining to the heart, that Ace of Cups. That's in the Hangman. That's restriction. Restriction to love, happiness, and spirituality. Pertaining to work, money, and education. Okay? And that's that Taurus, Virgo, I say Capricorn. That Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And following that was the Star. And we have the 8 of Swords here. That's a crisis. This child is entrapped. And that child energy, I'm just saying what is showing up in here is the Star is showing up in Aquarius energy. Okay? Clarify this energy. 5 of Cups. See what I'm saying? Entrapped, and then the 5 of Cups come out, and it's depression. So there's a child right now that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child that is suffering from depression. It's a crisis pertaining to the depression. Okay, from the 8 of Swords to the 5 of Cups. Yeah, that's major depression. Okay, so that's what's causing the constriction pertaining to the heart, because there's a lot of worrying occurring and things of that sort. That's wow. Yeah, because the 5 of Cups deals with loss, grief, making an unwilling sacrifice, reevaluating your relationship. So whoever this is yeah, it's like, yeah, an unwilling sacrifice is someone sacrificing themselves but not knowing they're doing it. It's being done unwillingly. A sacrifice being made that is unwilling to be sacrificed. That's what it looked like to me. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy for the collective energy. Give me live, clear, and direct messages pertaining to the collective energy. What is it that we need to know as a collective energy that we don't already know? Okay. Yeah. 7 of Swords. This is something that is deceitful. Okay? It's something about theft. It's something about theft. And because this is 7 of Swords. Betrayal. Bad luck. Unforeseen obstacles. Or preservance or intellect. But it's specifying that the depression that's occurring pertaining to the 7 of Swords is betrayal. Well, it's saying it could be unforeseen obstacles or preservance, or it could be theft, or it could be betrayal. It could be bad luck. Clarify this energy. All right, we have the King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Businessman, powerful, courageous, determined, creative, energetic, impulsive, willful. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, some pertaining to... Also, this is a current pertaining to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius trying to steal something. So the depression that's being the depression that's being projected upon that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is basically being projected by this King of Wands energy, that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy pertaining to 7 of Swords. That's something deceitful. It's something pertaining to theft. It's something pertaining to betrayal. Dang. Baby. It's something pertaining to betrayal. So what type of energy this is? If it's something pertaining to betrayal and it is intentionally being projected upon this individual, that means this has to be spell work, or it has to be some type of utilization through technology. So what is it? Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy for the collective energy pertaining to this reading. Give me 4 of Wands is something pertaining to a union and achievements. Satisfaction, peace, romance, weddings, putting down roots. Oh, putting down roots. What's the odds of that coming out? So somebody's doing root work. Yeah, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is doing root work on this Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, to cause a 3 of Swords, which is grief that turns into depression. And all this is occurring to stop their legacy. Because we did see up here where one child was bonded and they father bonded them to the devil. And this other one down here is being projected on. But all of these energies are showing up in their Aries energy with these attacks. So this could have been the shift, and individuals didn't think to do anything other than attack poor defensive children to obtain something. They should have said I was from the show me state, because I'm about to show something. They playing with Mona Minds, and it's just that simple. Page of Cups in the building. That's another child. And we have the Lovers here. So we have a Gemini here. A child Gemini. Yeah, whatever this is that's occurring is something that is being done pertaining to theft and things of that sort. When it pertains to the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, pertaining to foundations and resting, the Four of Wands, somebody is planting roots, doing root work on this Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have another child showing up in the building under Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And those cups deals with love and happiness. It's good news and things of that sort pertaining to love, relationships, family, crossroads, things of that sort. So clarify this energy, because this Lovers card pertaining to this child that's showing up as a Gemini could possibly be a crossroad, but we need to see the next card. Clarify this energy. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That card didn't come out though, but that was the deck card. But it fell out the deck like there's 2 cards, but it didn't, you know, so I know my cards, if something to come out, is gonna come out regardless. Alright. We had a Queen of Swords here. That's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So that's Gemini here twice. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Clarify this energy. Alright. So we got the, let me show y'all. That's the 9 of Wands. Queen of Swords. The Lovers. Yeah, For the Nine of Wands to be here, someone standing their ground and things of that sort, protecting their assets or suspecting foul play. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all know how days can be when you're dealing with shifts in energy and things of that sort. But yeah, I had to go and get my daughter. My son and brought her in here by the door. I was wondering how she get by the door. I'm like, what in the world? Okay, so back to this Nine of Wands energy, because it's something that I was about to get into, because that was a major distraction. My daughter was in her chair, her high chair, watching her learning program that she watches every morning. So every rising, should I say? And he just bring her to the door crying, like, no indeed. That was a major distraction for a reason. Trying to interfere with the business. It been a busy day all day. I started off doing my relay because the lawn care people wants to come and mow the grass all of a sudden, and they ain't supposed to come today. So yeah, all that. But I'm not gonna let these distractions stop this reading. We're gonna still go with this reading, okay? So dealing with the Lovers, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, which is Gemini energy, and it's heavy emphasis on Gemini energy because Gemini is here as the Queen of Swords as well, not just the Lovers, all right? And we have that Libra and Aquarius energy showing up. Aquarius is in this energy high and heavy, and it's pertaining to standing your ground, caution, protecting your assets, you know, suspicion of foul play. So or somebody could suspect a Gemini of foul play, or someone could suspect a Gemini, Libra, and an Aquarius of foul play. Is what I'm seeing here. Clarify this energy. Pertaining to the Justice card that's here in reverse, which means there was an injustice, and we have the Two of Pentacles here that's here in reverse, and that's something pertaining to disorder. I can't make this up. There is suspicion of foul play pertaining to disorder, injustice pertaining to disorder. It was something that is pertaining to illegal, which makes this criminal. Clarify this energy. It could have caused a loss. Something overwhelming. Clarify. Whatever it was, the overwhelming caused a disorder. And it was an injustice. And these energies are being suspected of foul play pertaining to it. And it's heavy emphasis on the Gemini. But then we got the Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy showing up as the Queen of Swords. That is somebody that's fighting or attacking. And following the Nine of Wands is someone who is protecting their assets, or they could be suspecting foul play. Okay? Or there could be suspicion of foul play pertaining to those energies, pertaining to an injustice, pertaining to a Two of Pentacles. It's something that caused a disorder. It's something that was forced. It wasn't supposed to occur like that. Clarify. Alright. This one clashed real. Oh wow. Clarify this energy. Clarify. Ooh, alright. We have the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, to the Nine of Cups, baby, fulfillment. So that caused, so it was an injustice. So they're suspecting foul play pertaining to an injustice that caused a disorder pertaining to a breakthrough and a fulfillment. So if there's suspicion of foul play pertaining to that, then baby, y'all already know what it is. If it's in the energies, it's about to be a balancing act. Okay? I'm gonna say King of Swords in reverse. Cruel, merciless, incompetent, illegal actions, injustice. I'm telling you, whatever the suspicion of foul play is pertaining to this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, heavy emphasis on the Gemini energy, it was illegal, which makes it criminal. It was an injustice. It was something that was caused to cause a disorder. Something overwhelming that caused a disorder pertaining to a breakthrough and fulfillment. So if you know that, you know how that go. You already know how that go. If the suspicion of foul play, and it's here twice, if that suspicion of foul play is no longer a suspicion and it is what it is, then you know how that go, right? So that means that right there is under review, and we gonna hold court. Period. Clarify this energy pertaining to this energy of the suspicion of foul play pertaining to these energies. Six of Pentacles, some pertaining to giving and receiving. Clarify giving and receiving. Dang. Planning. Two of Wands here. Being influential. Examination. And that Two of Wands could also be a representation of family. Clarify. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy pertaining to the collective energy. Death. The death card is here. I told you if this card with the client's gonna come back out, the death card is here. And that's a Scorpio energy. A change, an ending, a rebirth, a transition, hope, or renewal. Okay, so the deck card is a representation of, it is a representation of what it has to be. And that is what was attacked as far as the breakthrough and fulfillment being restored, okay? Renewed, rebirth, okay? So, what did they thought they done? What did they think they were doing? because they failed tremendously once again. Give me live, clear, and direct messages. Yeah. The debt card is a debt to a Five of Pentacles. Period. Y'all hear them sirens? A debt to the Five of Pentacles. And if it's a debt to the Five of Pentacles, that is a debt pertaining to being left out in the cold. Financial hardship. Abandonment. Delays. Information delays. Being alienated. It's an end to all that, baby. You're being restored. Your ace, wait, what it was? Yeah, it has been clarified that what occurred was an injustice. So that Ace of Cups, what is it? I'm trying to find the energy again. Yeah, you're being reinstated. Period. With your Nine of Cups, baby, your love, happiness, good fortune, good health, all that. That's the truth. You got your breakthrough and your fulfillment, which is your Ace of Swords and your Nine of Cups, is being restored, rebirthed, renewed, and you're transforming out of that Five of Pentacles energy because a debt has been put to it. So you're transforming out of that energy and you're transforming into your Ace of Swords and your Nine of Cups energy, baby. And that's everything you need. That's everything you need, baby. Okay? And with that being said, let's go ahead and move along to the Stargazer Oracle. Okay? Because like I said, this day has been very active. Okay? So, sorry for the many distractions, but we are going to get this message out. Okay? No matter what. Alright? We're going to use the Stargazer Oracle. Because you know I got to have me an oracle in my reading. And then after that, we go to our astrology and our angel message. And we wrap it up from there. Alright, I forgot I need to shuffle it some more. Alright. Give me live, clear. Ooh, dang. Okay, all these cards shot out. Hold on, man. We got a whole lot of cards. We must just went whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. We have an ancient battle here pertaining to the Stargazer Oracle, pertaining to Karmic justice. Pertaining to the time machine, and the time machine is just a representation of transitioning. That's where the energy is going back to the energy in which it came from. Okay? It's going back into that time machine. Okay? And we have the High Priest here. And we have Greedy here. And we have Judgment here. And a Stronghold. Okay? So we look like we got a judgment pertaining to a greedy High Priest having a stronghold on somebody. Clarifies energy. Leo energy is in the building. Okay, and the message reads, An ancient spiritual battle reminds us of the ongoing fight between good and evil, showing the timeless quest for balance. When the tables turn, those who once held power find themselves at a disadvantage. Be mindful of shifting dynamics. I am a river that flows one way. Cherish those with you today. Memories and moments, hold them tight. Heal old wounds, make past wrongs right. True high priestess energy embodies deep wisdom, intuition, and spiritual insight. She navigates the unseen realms with grace, holding the secrets of the universe, while guiding others towards enlightenment and truth. Consumed by selfish hunger, they devour without restraint, driven by unclean desires, okay? And that's showing up as a greedy pig energy, okay? Focusing or facing unexpected hardship that pushes them to grow and learn. Confronted with choices that test their integrity. Experiencing profound realizations that steer them towards a higher path. Encountering the results of past actions, teaching justice and balance. Receiving unexpected blessings that align with you and your purpose. Okay? They cling tightly to others' energy, trying to control and influence every aspect. And that's the stronghold card. And like I said, the greedy card that came before the judgment card is pertaining to the pig, the greedy pig that's showing up on here. Okay? So basically, whoever this high priest energy is, there has been an ancient battle that has occurred for many years because this high priest is greedy and likes to cling tightly to royal energy, okay? Likes to attach a stronghold to royal energy. But it's showing up as the greedy pig, which is consumed by selfish hunger. And they devour without restraint, driven by unclean desires. So therefore, this high priest that's showing up in this energy was a dirty, dark high priest that utilized royal energy for dark purposes. And it's under judgment. Period. Clarify this energy. A gold digger. Okay? A gold digger. So whoever this energy is was digging for the royal gold energy and connected with that royal gold energy and using it for dark purposes. So I guess that made her a powerful dark high priest in the dark realms, whoever this high priestess is. Clarify. There's evidence, visual proof pertaining to this gold digger. Okay? Whoever this is, they're about to transition. That's why the time machine is here. It's karmic justice. And that connects back to the energy pertaining to the Aries. I mean, say not the Aries, the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Heavy emphasis on the Gemini. Heavy emphasis on the Aquarius energy. Pertaining to suspicion of foul play. Pertaining to injustice. And now in these cards is specifying that if there has been an ancient battle pertaining to this good and evil energy, now karmic justice is in the building, showing up as the time machine. And the time machine sends out a warning. I am a river that flows one way. Cherish those with you today. Memories and moments, hold them tight. Heal old wounds, make past wrongs right. Whoever this high priestess is needs to heal their old wounds and make past wrongs right. They're under judgment for having a stronghold on people royal energy. This is somebody who clings to people energy and sucks their energy. It's like a succubus or incubus spirit, okay? This is a hot, but okay, so this is a I just looked at this card. I really just noticed this card, okay? So on this card, this female, this royal energy, okay, is appearing in feminine energy as far as the vessel. However, is labeled under the masculine energy, which makes this high priestess shapeshifter when it pertains to her masculine and feminine energy. So this energy is a priestess and a priest, a high priest and a high priestess. Okay, that's basically what it is. And that's some, this energy has some power. This energy has consumed some souls, baby, to obtain this power. All those people lined up behind this high priest, feminine but standing in a masculine aspect, yes. Very well so, baby. Very well so. And the intent was greedy. So that's very much dope. But there's visual evidence pertaining to this energy. Being a gold digger and stealing these individuals' energies and things of that sort. It's visual evidence pertaining to submerged, okay? Someone drowning their emotions, okay? Unable to stay afloat, overwhelmed by their feelings. So that's somebody who conscious is under judgment. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy for the collective energy. Yeah. Distracted. Exhausted. Okay? So whoever this visual evidence is pertaining to an individual that's submerged and distracted. By them getting distracted, it has caused their true, whatever it was that was truly theirs, to get away. And now they're feeling exhausted spiritually. Whoever this dark high priest is, oh wow, awful. Go from exhaustion to restless, baby, come on now. And then goes to toxic energy, which is a dumpster, a trash can full of nasty, funky, dirty, filthy garbage. What? And then communication, crying to communicate with you. Baby, first of all, who's trying to communicate with this man? Go clean his energy up. And then we have the burning evidence. Whoever this person is trying to communicate with you, trying to communicate with you, pertaining to some negative energy. Some pertaining to something negative, and they crying on the phone. But somebody's burning evidence. It's something pertaining to communication and burning evidence. Whoever this person is on the phone that wants to communicate pertaining to whatever this negativity is that's occurring, because it's going to disrupt your peace, showing it's toxic energy. Rest, it says, they're distracted and exhausted, restless, pertaining to toxic energy, communication, pertaining to burning evidence. Dang. Them cards, make sure this card come out. Here it is, a Taurus. Okay? The other energy spoke about a Taurus. A Taurus and some watchful eyes. So it could be a Taurus energy that's watching you. Whoever this might be the Taurus that want to call you and communicate with you, pertaining to this negative energy. I take anything as a sign. The dog started barking, that's a sign. Ha! Out of nowhere. Clarify this energy for the collective energy. Okay, watchful eyes pertaining to fertility. And the fertility card in here could be creation. So somebody's watching you create with patience, nurturing a new life and endless possibilities. Somebody's watching you, whoever this is, Okay, so we got the star child here, or you could be giving birth to a star child. It's something pertaining to fertility and a star child, or somebody watchful eyes, fertility, star child. Somebody watch you give birth to a star child, or something pertaining to. It's something on here about babies. And this is a child that is yet to be born. It's a star child. For this fertility card to come in front of this star child, or you've given birth to a star child, or you are a star child, or the universe is giving birth to this star child. Okay? And it could be twins though. I see, because one is in the stomach and one is in the background, and we have one sitting over here with the little star thing on the head. So that's 3 to be exact. But there's star children here. That's been we had this Taurus watchful eyes, this nasty, toxic, funky, dirty, filthy energy that's showing up as toxic energy of a trash can. Okay, that's want to communicate pertaining to burning evidence. So somebody burns some evidence pertaining to the checkmate. Checkmate. Okay? The final move that ends the game, determining the win and sealing destinies. Okay? So whoever this crying Taurus is, that's this toxic energy that done burned this evidence, okay, that's been watching you, or is going to have to watch you give birth to these creations. Because the star child could also be your star. And the universe is giving birth to your star. Okay? And somebody, and this Taurus is sitting back watching, but this Taurus energy is so nasty. If the energy showing up as a garbage can with green, nasty, ooey gooey smoke, maybe that's a filthy energy, okay? You don't want no dealings with that energy, but this energy is longing to communicate, but it's only trying to communicate pertaining to some toxic energy. You know what I'm saying? The words that want to be spoken is pertaining to draining energy and disrupting peace. Nobody wants to connect to no energy that want to drain your energy and disrupt your peace. Like, who wants to be a part of that? Nobody. And then they're burning evidence. No, indeed. Burning evidence? Nah. We can't do that. Oh my goodness. These people is weird as I don't know what. Just stupid people. Stop trying to mess with my vibe. So as I say, stop trying to mess with my vibe. Oh, now here we go. We're back on. We're live again. Let my frequency play. All right, all right. First card flipped off the angel deck is 555, baby. Because a change is occurring. If the game is ending and a new one is beginning, there will be a reason for 555. I am optimistic. 555 reads a major shift is about to come into your life, experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. Okay, so this shift that's hitting today, if it hasn't occurred already, when you all see this reading, is a life changer. Okay, there's a lot of life-changing events occurring in this month, so I ain't got time to be playing around with nobody. When we got situations and incidents occurring in this energy that has an 86-year lifespan on it, you got me messed up, baby. I'll talk to you next month. I'll talk to you next month, baby. I got stuff to do, okay? 30 in the building. All right, I am imaginative. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. Okay? 44, a master number. I am supported. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on the present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. Okay, so just be mindful of that interfering energy, okay? Because that shift is coming today, whether you like it or not, and there are going to be a lot of individuals that are trying to cause conflicting decisions, cause you to question your decision making and things that sort pertaining to this shift, because they don't want, you know, this is the final play. This is it. This is it. Okay? It has occurred. Aries is in Mercury. Give me live. Clear. 24 in the building. I am generous. And there's an emphasis on 444. Okay, so we got them three folds. We got 44 and we got 24. 444. Okay, and 444 is protection. All right. Periods. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous, okay? Anything else? 222, I am balanced because I am balanced, baby. 222 in a building. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. I am balanced, okay? This is a blank. Clarify this energy. Ooh, all right. We got 20 in a building. I am harmonious, and we have 22 in the building, baby. Heavy emphasis on them twos. They here again 7 times. Okay. Number 20. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious, okay? Number 22, which is also a master number. So we got 2 master numbers here, all right? You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. I am aligned, okay? The energy is telling you I am balanced and I am aligned, okay? Period. I am balanced and aligned in my shift. Clarify this energy. Up 12. So we got another 2. That's 2. That's 8 twos, okay? So we have 12 in a building, and that is I am a visionary. Okay, so we have our, let's see if one more want to come out. All right, baby, that's the one. I am wealthy. 88. So number 12. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. I am a visionary, okay? Number 88. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy, okay? And today's affirmation reads, I am optimistic, I am imaginative. I am supported. I am generous. I am balanced. I am aligned. I am harmonious. I am a visionary. And I am wealthy. Okay? So we have a lot of key words here. I'm balanced. I'm harmonious. I am aligned. I am a visionary. And I am wealthy. Okay? I'm supported. I am generous. I am optimistic. I am imaginative. I am supported once again, okay? And with that being said, you all have been tuned in with the one and only Empress of Spirituality, the Cap Goddess, Yemoya. And until next time, keep it pure, keep it clean, don't be no fool. Ashe, ashe. Namis.